Hello, everybody. My name is Joel Hughes. I'm the Executive Director of Tri-Hope Life Ministries. And it's my pleasure to be here. I know time is short, so I want to keep it short because I want to honor y'all's time. Just want to say thank you to everybody in this room that makes this happen. It takes something off of my plate, right? So I'm running a recovery house. I'm running a jail prison ministry. I'm a part of the chapel leadership team. And so we are in every prison in the state of Virginia. We live stream our services in every prison, 42 prisons in the state of Virginia. And where we met John was in the Chesterfield County Jail. And so, Sarah, we just want to say thank you so much for helping him get his license. It just takes, it says, that old saying, it takes a village, right? And so it really does take a village. And so we're grateful for all of you for what you do to take that one thing off my plate. And I knew that you were fighting for him, and then he could get his driver's license back, and then he could get a job. And that just helps out so much. Just real quickly, I just want to say Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you a hope and a future." That is the message that we take into these jails and prisons, that God has a plan for them and that there's a purpose. And we've heard a lot today about salvation, right? Giving your life to Christ. We've heard a lot about that. I also believe that the devil knows that once a person gives their life to Christ, then he has to switch up his game plan. He has to switch up his game plan to make sure that the person never finds out what the plans are for their life. Because once they find out what the plans are, then they're a dangerous individual for the cause. And so John has found out what his plans are. You have found out what your plans are. And you can see it that when a person finds out what their plan is, they can do anything if they have Christ supporting them and pushing them forward. So thank you for all that you do. We appreciate your help and your support, and y'all have a great, great evening.
Jason Buckley. I do own Jason Buckley Tile Company, but a quick story on me. When John came to work, not only did we adopt him as family, it was because I had been through these same circumstances. I've been to prison several times. I just celebrated 13 years clean and sober. Thank you. I am a Class A licensed contractor in the state of Virginia with a specialty in tile, terrazzo, and marble. No shortage. I did have to sit in front of that hearings board, and they just asked questions. I answered, and I said, I'm not the same guy that's on that paper, and they gave me my license. So we do bathrooms. We do. This is a little shout out for Jason Buckley Tile Company. We do bathrooms, tile, anything related to the floor, we do it. But so with that being said, throughout all my trials and tribulations, when I met John, I felt his pain because I worked this time in my sobriety for 4 years. I was at the Jefferson Hotel every day. I was a superintendent for a marble installation company, and we put white Carrara marble in every single bathroom in the renovation of this place. And then once that project ended, I started Jason Buckley Tile Company, and the Jefferson has called on me. I tiled Gators Gift Shop. I put marble in the elevators for myself. So there is redemption, and it's with the help of folks like you who want to help. Not everybody's a bad seed, but I think a lot of times, a friend of mine, John Shinholzer, was a big help, and Shannon Taylor and everything that they do was a big help for me. He said, you have to find the good herd, run with the good herd, not the bad herd. And so I changed everything, and just, turned my life around and a follower of Christ. And I put God in everything that I do. And when it came time to help John, it was a no-brainer, so the wife and I had started this little ministry called Glow, which God leads our way. And what we did was I just told people I had somebody who loves Jesus, who's clean and sober, and is doing the right thing. And did anybody want to have a vehicle that they could donate? And lo and behold, Facebook, the power of social media, somebody donated a truck, and so we gave that truck to John, handed him the title, put insurance on it, and said, "Fly, baby bird, fly." And with the help of Sarah, he was able to get his driver's license. And I remember when this process started. Now, y'all got to understand, I'm with John every day, so I know everything that went on, and it was a process. So not only am I a business owner, I'm a counselor, a Christ interventionist, the therapist, the bank, but it's all good. So thank you, Sarah, for everything that you do, and thank each and every one of you guys for being here.